Back like we never left. So welcome back, guys. Before we get started, make sure if you're new to the channel that you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell down bottom. We produce daily content here to keep all of us motivated, to keep the positivity flowing, and to give you things to think about as we all go through this thing that we call life. Today, we're going to talk about how your indecision can affect and ultimately cost you if you don't change your habits. So let's get into it right now. I believe it tells you a lot about a person when they can't consistently make a concrete decision or they procrastinate on a big decision. Now, there are always smaller decisions that we make throughout our daily lives, right? I mean, it could be as simple as, what do you want to eat tonight? And it turns into like this hour-long back and forth. Well, I think we had Chinese last time. How about we do Italian? Nah, I'm not in the mood for Italian. How about we try Mexican? Then 2 hours later, you guys don't even go out to eat, right? You wind up eating leftovers. Or if you're at work and that situation happens, nobody can kind of figure out what they want to order. Your boss just makes an executive decision that results in none of your opinions mattering anyway. What I really want to get into and explore, like those overarching big decisions. You know, those decisions that affect business, like your lifestyle or your career. Yeah, those decisions. Because there are so many more things for you to think about and consider, right? Like, where am I going to work next? How much are they going to pay me? Is it enough to live in the neighborhood I want? Can I see myself as a fit in this company? Can I grow here? What about the kids? What are the schools like in that area? These are big decisions we need to make because it not only affects us, but our significant others. It affects our kids. It affects our extended family. So let's delve into what is at the root of all of your indecision. So first, unfortunately, I believe that there's a bit of shame that goes into some of the biggest decisions that we make. Like, in a sense, there's a bit of guilt that you suffer from, right? Think about it like this. You may actually know what you want to do, but sometimes you're so influenced by what other people might think of your decision that it influences you to not be like as definite as you normally would be, right? But realize this. If you know what you would do, if the other people that in your life weren't a consideration, like if it didn't really matter and they weren't there, period, then you would know what you want, right? You would have to know what you want because no one's there to influence you, right? So you have to learn how to take anyone else's cares out of the equation and depend solely on yours. The thing is, you have a bit of insecurity that you suffer from. So you may know exactly what it is you should do, but you second guess yourself because you're not confident in your intuition. You know, like in that gut feeling that says, yes, this is it. It feels right. Let's just do it right now. And you're insecure about the what ifs, right? What if it doesn't work out? What if I fail? What if it doesn't go well? What if I don't make the money that I thought I was going to make? Listen, building confidence requires you both knowing what you're good at and knowing what skills you need to build on so you can gain even more confidence in it. So what you have to do is stay vigilant and understand that trusting in your instincts, in that feeling, that intuition, is usually the right decision. So you just have to trust yourself first before you trust anyone else in your life. The third thing is you lack, and this is probably one of the most important things, you lack an abundance mentality. And this is huge because when you have an abundant mentality, you realize there will always be more opportunities. So the person with an abundance mindset doesn't walk into that interview, for example, nervous because they're not scared because they understand that that opportunity isn't the only opportunity that I'm going to have. They understand, look, this is me, and there will always be more. They don't stay in that relationship when they're being treated horribly or not being appreciated or respected by their spouse because they realize this is me. There will always be better than this. Believe that you have options and believe it wholeheartedly, but you have to start living it, breathing it, being it. wholeheartedly and without equivocation. You have to have it inside of you. You have to believe that there will be more, that there is more right now, better than what you have every single time. The fourth thing I would say, and don't be mad at me for telling you guys this, but it's the truth. You've always had people in your life who are way too overprotected. And they've basically shielded you from experiencing life the way you really probably should and probably want to, more than likely. And unfortunately, sometimes that can be parents, friends, wife, husband, girlfriend, boyfriend. Ultimately, they're the ones making the decision for you. And if this is the case, if this is what's going on in your life right now, you have to ask yourself, what would I do right now if no one else was here or was a factor in this decision? What would I do then? Because remember this, if you do what you've always done, you'll get what you always got out of life. So if you've been getting the same experiences, the same problems, the same issues, but you've been listening to other people for your advice, then it obviously isn't working. No one's opinions should ever hold more weight than that of your own. So if you're in this situation right now, you'll have to develop the mental fortitude to have confidence in your choices, because ultimately, it's your life. The last thing I would say is you are petrified. And I know a lot of people like this. You are petrified of having responsibility. Petrified. So for lack of a better term, you don't want to be held responsible if you do in fact make that decision and it goes off the rails. Like, no way. You don't want that kind of stress in your life. Nope. I'm good. I don't want to touch that with a 10-foot pole. But if you're like that, remember this. Yes, that decision might prevent you from messing up, but it'll also prevent you from controlling your own life. Trust me, it's worth making mistakes because at least you can live with the fact that it was you who decided your own fate, not like someone else influencing your life. Guys, making decisions isn't easy for any of us, but you don't always have to be right. And most of the time, guess what? You're not gonna be. But you have to make the decision to forgive yourself if in fact you do make any mistakes. And then you learn from them and you move on. There's so much more to this life. Like, it's enough to handle living in this day and age as it is than to have to worry about some failure or setback that you can't even control. Just go out, live, and be free with the decisions that you make. That's what I got for you guys today. Appreciate you guys checking out the video. If you are new to the channel, thank you for taking the time out to check us out today. I appreciate you. If no one else in your life does, make sure you hit that subscribe button on your way out. Also, make sure you like and comment on the video. If you want more topics like this one, I got plenty more. Have an amazing day, guys. And as always, before I go, until next time, peace.